Hey, what's up, guys? I am so sorry I haven't been really as present here for a bit, and that is partially because my mother has been staying with us, and she was pretty sick. She had a really bad case of bronchitis. And those who are not familiar with bronchitis is, like the fluid in the lungs is overwhelms the system, overwhelms the lungs. So it gets to the point where, it can get pretty serious. It can turn into pneumonia pretty quick. And the infection is pretty insidious. So you have to, I thought it would be helpful, let me just say that, to share a little bit what I do when either on myself or a loved one or a patient what I would recommend. Because here we are going into the lung season, the metal element. And with that, we have colds, we have flus, we have all kinds of things. So one of the best things you can do if you're in an acute situation, or maybe it's been chronic, is you just have to look at the diet. Like, what are you eating? What are you not eating? What are the foods that you need to help get over the inflammation in the lungs, helping that fluid drain out of the lung tissue and bring new blood flow in? So number one, I think most people know this, but a lot of people unfortunately still don't, is you have to cut out all sugar. Like, sugar will not deplete, but will inhibit your body's immune system. Every time you have white sugar, it takes 4 hours for your white blood cells to be online, meaning that they kind of just go to sleep a little bit. They check out, let's say. They take a vacation for 4 hours. And that allows the inflammation to get more stronger, if you will, in the system. And so that's the first thing. The next thing is you have to eliminate all the bad oils and fats that could be causing your liver and your digestive system to be working harder than it needs to. So a lot of the vegetable oils that are bad, not olive oil, but most of the foods, like when you go out to eat. So this is a big one. I find a lot with my clients is they're like, no, I don't eat that stuff. But then you inquire a little deeper and you find out, oh, they're going out to eat a lot. They're getting their food, DoorDash, whatever. So most of the food you cook that is cooked in restaurants is cooked with cheap vegetable oils. So that's why you have to be selective. The places you go and eat at, make sure they're using good quality ingredients and oils by how they cook with. So that's a biggie. The other is just like too much carbohydrates, too much dairy. That's going to cause the fluids of the body to congeal and stagnate, especially in the lungs and digestive system. We want to get the body to move and circulate the fluids and qi much better. So we want more vegetables. We want more like cooling foods that are not going to produce so much heat in the system. So meat can be okay, provided it is not deep fried, it is not barbecued, it can be okay, right? In fact, when my kids get sick, a lot of times we will make a traditional kind of Vietnamese pho with beef, bone broth especially. So all the bone broths are really good when you have something like bronchitis. And lots of fluids because you're trying to generate fluids to move those bad fluids out. So cooling down the system, more vegetables, more fruits too, but not too many fruits. People get a little crazy. They start eating like 10 oranges a day. That's not what we're talking about. You want good vitamin C, but not too much. In this case, with bronchitis, one of the best things you can do is if you're familiar with the fruit Asian pear. So you can stew pears or Asian pears with a little bit of cardamom or cinnamon, and that's really good. That'll help your lung qi. So that's all dietary stuff. But the bigger piece that a lot of people are missing is, why did that happen? Why did you actually contract bronchitis? It's not random, guys. It's not like this idea of germ theory, like I catch this thing and immediately it just goes in, I get bronchitis. If you still believe that, then you are not fully understanding how your body works or how real medicine is really. That is an old theory that is arguably debatable, but I strongly encourage you to, there's plenty of science out there promoting that germ theory is not as conclusive as we have believed it to be. So what is more conclusive that we know over and over is what is referred to as terrain theory. And that is looking at the health of your system, right, in relationship to your environment. So what does that mean? That means, like, are you stressed all the time? Are you exhausted? Are you not, as we mentioned, eating well, causing a lot of inflammation in your tissues? These are all reasons that would allow a pathogen to go deeper into the system and create bronchitis. So you need to build up your terrain. You need to make it more strong and resilient. And one of the best ways to do that, from my experience, is with Qigong. Having a daily practice where you strengthen the body's natural qi. This is, from my experience, one of the most best preventative for your health, especially if you're someone that gets sick a lot, if you're someone that has lung issues a lot, someone that has lower back issues a lot, you have chronic circles under your eyes, we call it raccoon eyes, you have you get bronchitis every year. This is or you have a nagging cough that won't go away. Maybe you have long COVID. These are all conditions that show that the terrain that you are is weak and deficient and needs to be strengthened. And this is why I believe Qigong is one of the best medicines you can do for your health and also your whole wellness of how you show up as a person. So there you go. Hope you all take this and run with it, especially those of you that have been struggling with lung issues, chronic lung issues, and of course, if you happen to catch it this season. Take care, everyone. Be well. Peace.